Acura at Oxmoor, and I have the pleasure of introducing to you Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry, why do we call you Uncle Larry?
Well, you call me Uncle Larry because I have had so many Acuras. I found out that I get the discount the same as you would if you bought a car.
How many Acuras have you had?
27.
27
and so
Acuras.
we call that discount the Uncle Larry discount. And when I come in here now, everybody calls me Uncle Larry. When I call in from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, 43 minutes away, I tell them this is Uncle Larry, and they know who they're talking to.
Now, tell us about when you first started buying cars from Acura.
Well, I bought, when they first came out, I think it was '87, but I got it in the fall of '86. And I got the Legend, I guess it was called then. Yeah, I bought a Legend, and so that was my start.
Nice, nice. When did you start leasing Acuras?
Oh, that was probably in the late '90s or around 2000 or something. The reason I changed to leasing is because I found out that with trading so often and with the high depreciation in the first 3 years and us trading so often, somebody did the math, and it was cheaper to lease a car than it was to buy a car if you were going to turn it over every so often.
So currently, how many Acuras are you leasing right now?
Oh. Well, last year I was at 4 leases and a purchase. Had a grandson at NC State, and my daughter, I promised both daughters I'd buy them a new car, but the older daughter wanted a huge van, and she did not get an Acura, so I bought an Acura from the younger daughter's husband, and that's actually a payment.
Nice.
And then I leased one for her, and then I leased one for the older daughter's son, my grandson at NC State. So I was making 5 payments, well, 1 payment and 4 leases last year.
All right, Uncle Larry, do you recommend no Huffman Acura at Oxmoor to people?
Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you why. With 27 cars, and of course the fact that I didn't own them real long, but this is still a tremendous for you all. Yeah. And that is, in 27 cars in 86 and 16, and what is it, 30 years? 27 cars over 30 years, I have had 1 part that had to be replaced at my cost, and there were 2 or 3 recalls back in the 90s, early 2000, where they brought it in and they fixed something for free. So recall.
Low cost of ownership.
So low cost of ownership. Everybody here is so friendly. And then you give me Uncle Larry discount, so obviously I'm going to keep coming back. But I want to tell you something. I was paying cash at the beginning because interest rates were so high in the 80s. And this is a comic comment. I bought my first Legend in October of '86. In November, the older daughter married, so that's $20,000 cash. In September, in October, 10,000 in November, and then I came in for an oil change in January, and they had me drive back an Integra for 11,000. So that's what, 20, 30, 41,000 I paid between October and January, and then every time I come back, I think that's why they give me free oil changes, get me back up here so I'll drive a new one home. Now, my wife told me today, don't you dare bring a new car back, because I have my daughter's car up here for an oil change.
So,
but I was going to tell you the lease. Somebody, well, I think I said that. Somebody did the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let me ask you one. Do you recommend no Huffman Acura at Oxmoor?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So if you're ever in the market for an Acura, just remember Huffman has it.